Failing to understand the information in this briefing will cost you the single biggest financial opportunity of your lifetime.
And no, that is not an exaggeration. While the entire market is distracted by day-to-day price action, a fundamental rewiring of our financial system has been taking place right under our noses.
You are watching Crypto Global News. Over the next few minutes, I am going to walk you through 3 verified, game-changing events that prove this is happening right now. And we're going to talk about the prize, a $3.8 quadrillion market that is officially moving on-chain.
Okay, first things first, let's start with the foundational piece, the official endorsement, the regulatory green light that just kicked the door wide open for every single major U.S. bank.
So look at this. It's a simple before and after, but the implications are staggering. Just a short while ago, banks holding any tokenized assets were slapped with a huge regulatory penalty. It made participation impossible. But now, a joint statement from the Federal Reserve, the OCC, and the FDIC has completely changed the game. Tokenized securities now get the exact same capital treatment as traditional ones. The playing field is now level.
And this is absolutely massive. This one change removes the single biggest obstacle that was holding the banks back. Every major U.S. institution can now hold, trade, and even use tokenized assets as high-quality collateral with absolutely no penalty. The floodgates, my friends, are officially open.
Okay, on to event number 2. So the rules are in place. But what good are rules without access? How do you actually plug these new digital assets into the very core of the financial system?
Well, this is where the Federal Reserve Master Account comes in. You need to think of this as the absolute golden ticket to the U.S. financial system. It gives you direct access to the settlement pipes, the same system used by the biggest banks in the world. There are no middlemen. It is a direct line to the Federal Reserve itself.
And this is where we've just witnessed a monumental power shift. It's now verified. Kraken Financial is the first crypto institution to secure a Federal Reserve Master Account. This is a complete game changer. It gives a crypto-native firm a seat at the main table, with direct settlement capabilities at the highest level of U.S. finance.
Let me pause here for a second. This is important. If you are watching this briefing without a subscription, you are missing critical alerts like this one. You're already falling behind. Click that subscribe button right now to stay on the timeline.
All right, let's talk about the third verified event. So, we've got the rules, we've got the core access. What's the final piece of the puzzle? Well, you have to build the bridge. The bridge that connects Wall Street's legacy infrastructure to this new tokenized world.
And it's already happening. Look at this. The NASDAQ, we all know who they are, a titan of traditional finance, has officially partnered with Payward, which is the parent company of Kraken. Their stated goal, their words, is to create an equities transformation gateway.
So what does that really mean? It means they are building the infrastructure for 24/7, 365-day trading of tokenized stocks. This creates a seamless, direct connection between the highly regulated systems of Wall Street and permissionless public blockchains. The old world is literally being plugged into the new.
So let's just quickly recap. The rules are approved. The access has been granted. The bridge is being built as we speak. This is no longer a question of if this is going to happen. It's happening. The only question now is, how do you position yourself for this shift? I want to know what you think. Head to the community post and share your strategy.
And that brings us to our final section, and honestly, the most important part of this briefing. We need to fully comprehend the sheer scale of what is being transformed here.
$3.8 quadrillion. Just take a moment and let that number sink in. That is the verified annual value of securities that are processed by the DTCC, the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. This is the beating heart of Wall Street.
And let there be absolutely no confusion. This is the system that is now being tokenized. The regulatory approvals, the Fed Master Account access, the NASDAQ bridge, it's all designed to bring this multi-quadrillion-dollar machine onto the blockchain.
So the framework is there. All the pieces are locked into place. The board is set. So, what happens next? That is precisely what we're going to cover in our next intelligence briefing. We are going to expose the specific infrastructure projects and the key protocols that are positioned to capture this historic flow of value. Make sure you are subscribed because you do not want to miss that. If you got any value from this briefing, do me a favor and hit that like button and share with someone who needs to see it. And if you want to get these updates before anyone else, scan the QR code on your screen or use the link in the description and join our private Telegram. That's where we drop all our intel first.
And finally, for all of our US viewers, this shift is going to impact you in some very unique ways. For a critical breakdown specifically for the American market, click the link you see right here on the screen. I will see you in the next briefing.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.